welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name's Crystal and today we are going to go through my dream $1,000 Sephora shopping cart if I was buying makeup, which I'm not because I'm on a no buy. So I just thought this would be a really fun video to film for you guys because it's kind of like so opposite to what I'm about right now, and I've seen this tag going around on YouTube lately and I thought I would jump on board. So before we jump into the video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also go and check me out on my Instagram accounts. I will have my handles on the screen for you guys to go and check me out over there. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. I thought this video was like so interesting for me to film because when I was going through the Sephora and the Mecca websites, because in Australia we have two different particular brands that carry all makeup companies basically across the two brands. So for this video I've combined both of them to make my ultimate shopping cart because I mean my favorite brands span across both stores. I just thought it would be so interesting for me to do this because being on a no buy and not purchasing any makeup basically since March has been a huge thing for me, and I haven't quite honestly wanted to buy makeup. So I thought that this would be like kind of really triggering for me, but it actually hasn't been at all. When I was doing my shopping cart, I actually found it really hard to reach $1,000. So I managed to get it to $927, but even then I don't actually feel a pull to all of these products. Like I don't feel like I have to have them right now. I just have like a general interest in them. So every single product that I talk about, an image of that product is going to come up on the screen and then the price of that product, just so that you guys can tag along with what I'm interested in, and you might recognize some things and then there are some things that you might not recognize. So it might actually bring some ideas to your next shopping cart, I suppose. But for me, I'm on a no buy, and yeah, I actually found it really hard to reach $1,000. So I feel like I'm like a completely converted person from who I was in March this year. I was like makeup obsessed. Like I couldn't go basically a fortnight without getting something new, maybe even a week without getting something new, to now basically finding it hard to reach $1,000 in a shopping cart. I think I'm a completely different girl. But let's jump into the products. So the first item that I would love to get if I could have anything I wanted for $1,000 would be the Natasha Denona Bronze Eyeshadow Palette. So this is her latest eyeshadow palette release. It retails for $111 here in Australian currency. That's what this entire video will be in Australian currency. I actually don't think that's too unrealistic for an eyeshadow palette, especially one from Natasha Denona. So it is one of her smaller ones, but I feel like those smaller ones are becoming more and more popular. I don't own any palettes by Natasha Denona, so I can't speak to the quality of them, but when I saw this particular image come out on Trendmood, like the very first day of its release, I was so interested in the product. I just thought, oh my god, if there's anything from Natasha Denona that I want in this particular moment, it's that palette. So I actually sat back and thought about it. It's a lot of neutrals, it's a lot of golds, it's a lot of browns, and that is predominantly what my collection is full of anyway. So I don't think that there's any colors in this that actually stand out or are unique for my collection, and that's probably why I haven't really taken the plunge since it was released, even prior to my no buy. Yeah, I just never got around to it. It's just a very common palette, but if you're interested in trying the Natasha Denona formula, I feel like this would be a really good palette to do that with because it is so neutral and it is something that you can wear on the everyday if that's your kind of vibe. I mean, we're not all rocking around blue eyeshadow every single day, so yeah, that could be a really good starting point. So the next item that I would also love to get is an eyeshadow palette. This one is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is one of her Norvina palettes. So it is the number 4. So it's the one in the pink packaging. I just think it looks so beautiful. I love pink. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm obsessed with pink. My nails are pink. Like my room is pink. Not this room, but like my bedroom's pink. I just love pink in general. Like I'm just so drawn to that color. And that's actually what drew me to this palette. It's the packaging, not really the product itself. So yeah, the colors in there are really unique. There's a lot of color, but there are some neutrals in there as well, which I think is really good because you get that versatility. And that's what I'm kind of looking for now in my palettes versus before, is I'm actually looking for colors and neutrals where I can use them both together and create creative stuff for the weekends, and then also a neutral look for during the week. So that's what I think this palette would do for me. It retails for $121, so it is like better value for the dollar versus the Natasha Denona palette because you get so many more shadows in this one. But yeah, I like both of them, like both the same. So they're two on my wish list. The next is the Benefit Browsings Pro Palette that they've come out with. So the reason why I really want this palette is basically for my kit. So I really love the Benefit powders. I use Benefit powders on my eyebrows all the time, like basically every single day. They're basically like the easiest things to use to achieve the perfect brow. So for me, when I saw they were coming out with like a pro palette, because I don't know, I feel like my eyebrows kind of, if this is a thing, my eyebrows like change color in accordance with like my hair color. As the hair dye is starting to come out of my hair, because I'm naturally an ash blonde, my eyebrows tend to shift as well, and they get warmer and they get cooler and all that sort of stuff. So I was thinking like having a pro palette for myself or for my kit would be really versatile and really, I don't know, financially beneficial, because I'll be able to accommodate my brows at any of those phases. And the palette retails for $68, so that there is actually a lot of value for dollar in that, which I can appreciate. So yeah, that's why I'd like to pick that one up if I could. The next item is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. This retails for $50. It is quite pricey for a mascara. However, I mean, you get two ends, it's dual ended. So one is for the volumizing and one is for the lengthening. I just love Huda Beauty. I love a good mascara. I do tend to wear falsies when I'm on camera, but in my everyday life, I don't wear falsies. I just don't really have the time for it, to be honest, and I am trying to be more into my fitness, so having false lashes and putting them on and taking them off and all that sort of stuff is a hassle. So if I can find a mascara that's going to give me the same effects as like false lashes, I'm all about it. I've seen the pictures of this mascara from the before and afters, and I think it looks fantastic. And like, I do like the majority of the stuff that I get from Huda Beauty. I feel like it's pretty much on the mark every single time. There's very few fails in there for me. So yeah, I would love to try it out, and maybe after my no buy, it'll be something that I pick up. Next up is the Glow Recipe My Glow Vanity Kit. So this was on the Mecca website. I was super drawn to it because I had 3 products in there, and one of those products was the Watermelon Glow Spray. I love that spray. I want to have like 20 of them all around my house. I just love just spritzing my face with it. It smells beautiful, and all that good stuff. And in this particular pack, there was one of those, and then there was 2 other products to try as well. So I feel like I've had a really good experience with Glow Recipe so far, and I really want to try some more of their products. My skin is super sensitive, especially when it comes to skincare. Like, people talk about Drunk Elephant and they talk about La Mer and stuff like that, and I've tried those products and my skin reacts like that. It's just so sensitive. The only stuff that works for me is literally the Nivea Q10 moisturizer that you get from Woolworths. And like, I can't remember what cleanser was I using. I think it was the Purity Cleanser by Philosophy that also works for my skin, but literally so sensitive to anything. And my skin likes witch hazel as well. I can use super high-end stuff and my skin just completely rejects it. It breaks it out instantly. So Glow Recipe hasn't had that effect on me just yet. So I'm super keen to try some more of their products. So if you have anything to recommend, please do let me know in the comments below, because that is probably one of the few things that I am super drawn to right now, is actually really good skincare that's going to come through for me. Because I even reacted to Drunk Elephant and everyone seems to really love that brand, so I don't really know what's going on with that. But this particular product retails for $72, and yeah, I think that's a really reasonable price for what you get. So next up is the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil. I have like this thing for Hourglass right now. Like, I just want to buy so many of their products. It's crazy. So this particular item retails for $54. It is a really nice tapered eye crayon or pencil or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, it just looks so luxe. I know that everything that I've had from Hourglass I've enjoyed. I haven't enjoyed their ambient lighting powders, and I think that's just because of my skin type. Just because I'm an oily combo, the ambient lighting powders don't really work so well for my skin type. However, I do think that when you put them on, they look beautiful. It's just that my oils mix with it and it just doesn't work for me. But I am super drawn to their Mineral Veil powder. I'm also drawn to their foundations. I just love a lot of their other products, so I'm super keen to try this arch brow if I get the chance, because I am currently using the Benefit Goof Proof, I think that's what it's called. No, the Benefit Precisely My Brow is what I'm using at the moment, and if this is anything like that, I would love to try it out, because I just like trying new brow products. I mean, who doesn't want to get the perfect brows? If you don't, please tell me what your secret is, because you must have it down pat, because I still feel like there are so many skills that I could learn about my brows. I'm obsessed with brows. So the next thing is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzers. I've always wanted to try the bronzers. I feel like they're stunning. You get a lot of product in there, however they are super expensive. So they retail for $83 a piece, but like that's very expensive. I can't actually even justify it. I just really want to try it. I like the marble effect in the pan. I don't know, there's something about it, something about the packaging, there's something about the way that it's marketed. I really, really like it. And I think next to eyeshadows, bronzers might be my next favorite thing. I honestly feel like bronzer changes the complete dimensions of your face, so I think that's why I'm drawn to it. And I really want to try the Charlotte Tilbury bronzers as well. If you've tried that one, let me know how you went with it, because I totally want to know if it's worth investing in after my no buy. I keep saying that, after my no buy, but like I'm not struggling with my no buy. I'm actually having a lot of fun, but I love makeup as well, so bit of a mental conflict right now actually. So the next one is the Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. So this retails for $45. Look, I'm really into these brow gels and stuff like that. So I've been using Gimme Brow forever, like forever. So I use it in shade 2. Today I used shade 3. I don't know why I had a shade 3 in my collection, but I did. So I thought I would try that one out. It's a little bit too deep for my liking. I like shade 2. It's probably more my kind of flavor at the moment, but I mean, I've been using Gimme Brow forever. I think I've had maybe like 6 tubes of Gimme Brow, and I think I've also had 3 tubes of the 24-hour brow setter, which is the clear brow gel. I like that one as well. Probably not as much as Gimme Brow, just because, well, they do serve different purposes, and I just think that the Gimme Brow purpose suits me a little bit better than maybe the 24-hour setter. But I mean, the Hourglass Arch Brow Fiber Volumizing Gel seems to be the same kind of principle, and I haven't really seen many other brands come out with fiber brow mascaras or brow gels or whatever you want to call it. So I'd be keen to try this one out. Again, I think it's just the luxury side of things that has drawn me into it. I don't really need it. It's just something that I wouldn't mind trying. So the next couple of products are basically all skincare or a skincare brand. I'm super interested in Tatcha at the moment. So I got the Silk Canvas in the pop form from Tatcha forever ago, and I fell in love with it. I think it's such a fantastic primer, and I really want to get the liquid version of that primer. I just think that, I don't know, it's just beautiful. So I want to try the liquid form and see which one I like best, and then literally make that my predominant primer moving forward. If I could only have one primer, that would probably be it, but I would really love to get the liquid Silk Canvas, and it retails for $83 a piece. Yeah, it's expensive for a primer, but I mean, I love it. And if you find something that you love and it works for you, then there's really no reason why you shouldn't treat yourself to it. So that's the next product that I'd love to get. If I could have anything I wanted from Sephora, that would be in there. And then the next one would be the Tatcha Satin Skin Mist, and that retails for $77. Sorry, every time I look down, I've got my notes just sitting here, so that's what I'm reading. So they're $77 a piece for the Satin Skin Mist. Look, I've had the Dewy Skin Mist before. I got that because I think it was Makeup by Mario mentioned that he was using that on Kim Kardashian quite a few years back, and that kind of like catapulted Tatcha into the limelight. And dewy skin mists don't really work for me because I'm an oily to combination girl, and that dewy skin mist is mega dewy, and it just oils me up like that, just like the other products. And yeah, so I haven't really gone back to repurchase it again. But satin is my kind of vibe. So it comes in this like really beautiful aqua blue bottle, and I think that would be really nice for a display piece as well. It's made of glass, so it's super weighted and luxurious, but yeah, it's again a super high price point. It is a luxurious item, so yeah, it's probably something that I would consider maybe as like a birthday gift or something like that. But yeah, it is something that I have had my eye on for a while, and if I could have it, I would. So the next item is the Tatcha Silk Peony Melting Eye Cream. It retails for $96. Super expensive for a eye cream, but then again, I suppose eye creams generally are pretty expensive because they usually have quite anti-aging, high quality ingredients in them, so that's why it probably is sitting at that price range. But I have been keen to try out some different eye creams. I'm really starting to look after my skin. I'm starting to listen to what works for my skin, drink more water, all that good stuff. And I don't know what it is about this particular product, but I've been super drawn to it since it was released, I think last year. I'm pretty sure it was released last year. I can't remember. All the years are kind of blurring into one now. If you've tried it, again, let me know in the comments below because I would love to know what your feedback is. Any of these products that I mentioned in this video, if you've tried them or if you own them, please do let me know what your thoughts are on them because I would love to have a second opinion on things and whether they're actually not that good or whether they're like literally life-changing. Let me know. So we're up to the last item now. Oh my god. So the last item is probably one of my favorite items ever. I want to have like 20 of these in my collection. If I could, I totally would do it. It is the Makeup Forever Velvet Skin Powder. So I've talked about it a million times on my channel. I have one literally sitting on my desk right in front of me for touch-ups whilst I'm filming today, and literally it's just like, I've mentioned it before, it's life-changing. It literally is the best powder for touch-ups through the day. It is the best way to smooth out your canvas when you're doing your base, to touch up your cheeks here if you put too much blush on. It's a really good corrector. I just honestly can't live without it. It's one of those products that come into my life and I just think to myself, how did I live my life prior to this without this product in it? It's like literally everything. So it's really got me keen on trying some other stuff from Makeup Forever, but for now I'm just not super drawn to buying. I can't believe I'm doing this like tag and I'm not even drawn to buying stuff right now. If you guys want to know why I'm not so much drawn to buying stuff and why I'm doing a no buy and all of that good stuff, I do have a spirituality section of my channel where I upload once a week on things like manifestation and journaling and vision boards and stuff like that, and talking about reaching your best self through basically internalizing your energy and reaching a higher frequency. Definitely check that out because I do talk about why I've had a shift from spending so much money on makeup and all that sort of stuff into kind of a bit more of a balanced and well-rounded relationship with my money. Like, I never had a bad relationship with money ever. I've always been a good saver, but like I'm just better now. I mean, I do my own nails now. I like obviously do my own tan. I haven't had my hair done in a while. Like, I dye my own hair. I don't really buy makeup I don't need. I haven't bought clothes in months. Like, literally I've saved more money than I ever have probably in my entire professional career in the last 4 months. So like, it's interesting how that's such a correlation with the situation around the world with the pandemic right now. I really have had my priorities realigned, and I guess talking about something like this is probably a little bit triggering for some people who aren't in as good a position as myself right now. I mean, I'm so grateful for where I am. I practice gratitude every single day, and if I could buy these things I definitely would, but I mean, I don't want to buy them right now, and also I'm a changed woman. I'm not so affected by the makeup world anymore. So yeah, that's everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any videos like this that you reckon I should watch to get some recommendations, please do let me know in the comments below, or even if you have one that you have filmed and uploaded to your channel, let me know because I would love to check that out. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and also give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out so much, you have no idea. And I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.